Okay.
Good start.
What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today is going to be, or not even today because this is posting on a day there's already a video. So this video is going to be the Q&A I posted on my Instagram, which is, anyway, today's gonna be a Q&A. I asked you guys to ask me, or told you guys you could ask me any questions on my Instagram, and that was last week before my show. He's in a lot of the questions as well, so I figured I would just have him ask me the questions. And yeah, let's get into it. There was 52 questions, so we can't answer all of them, but maybe we can do like speed round at the end and I can answer some quick.
Okay, we'll start off with a nice softball.
Okay.
So you better hit a home run on this one. Your hair is always so shiny and nice. So I would love to know what hair products you use.
I use Joico shampoo and conditioner and It's a 10 detangler and root lifter.
Out of the park. Boom. So we got a 3-parter.
Okay. Is it from Megan?
No. Darian.
Oh. Darian.
Question 1, and this is a 3-part series, like I mentioned. If you could pick one word to describe your best quality, what would it be?
Wait a minute, I don't even know what my best quality is.
I would say it's your drive.
Okay.
Do you believe your goals are achievable or meant as a starting point to evolve into your future opportunities?
Correct. They're a starting point.
Okay.
Because you never, like, once you reach a goal, it's not like you're ever done there. You always continue to set more goals. They're like mini goals. You know?
Okay.
At least that's how mine are.
Alright, this next one's me.
Oh, I thought you were
Tell
laughing
Chris
at my...
if he were to make a podcast, if he could elaborate on the one hole theory of a straw. I will elaborate one day. It's very simple why. It's one hole. I would want to hear someone argue that it's 2 holes, because that's ridiculous. What are some tips you can give to someone thinking about going into prep, or thinking about prepping and competing? Also, any news on the Arnold Petula hoodies being sold online?
The Arnold Petula hoodies will be sold online in probably 2 weeks. Ish. I'll keep you guys updated. If you follow my daily vlogs, you'll know when those are going to launch. So just keep up with those. As far as tips for if you want to start prep.
Yeah.
Make sure, like, definitely find a coach that suits you well, someone you're comfortable talking with, like someone you can have a good relationship with, because you're going to need to be able to tell them really everything, like what's working for you, how you're feeling. And you need to be working with someone you trust who is going to have your best interest at heart to make sure they don't F up your body. That's my best recommendation as far as coaching goes. And then just make sure you're financially, mentally, physically prepared for it. Definitely financially though. Like, shows are expensive. Whatever you plan on spending, budget like an extra $200 at least. Because hair and makeup's expensive. Entry fees can sometimes be more. Just make sure you're prepared with all 3 of those things. And like you have a good support system.
Did you grow up in Ohio?
Yeah. Columbus.
Do you ever see yourself moving somewhere warmer?
Yeah, maybe. We've been talking about it. My friend Amanda is moving to Sarasota. Like, she's in the process. Her husband's moving actually here in the next week. And that's been... that's been making me think about possibly eventually maybe moving somewhere. I don't know. He's not opposed to it. We'll see.
All right, next one's a little long one. You mentioned in a video, that you left school and your marketing major because you felt like it wasn't the right fit.
Correct.
I feel the same way with mine. I was wondering if you had found out what you believe your calling is. If so, do you have plans on pursuing it in the near future?
Oh, I remember this question. Secretly, she hopes it's...
Or will you focus on competing in YouTube for now? Secretly hoping to say
Yeah.
YouTube and competitions.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely, like, what I would love to be able to do and, like, my ultimate goal is I would never just solely rely on YouTube. Like, I feel like you can't just rely on one thing. You have to have like backup plans and multiple sources of income, especially with social media stuff like this that is not like a stable job. But I would love if my YouTube channel continues to grow, possibly have a portion of income coming from here, because I absolutely love YouTube. I love making videos, and I love that. And then I'm gonna get my personal training certification here soon. I want to do that like probably as like a part-time thing, and just keep that very like limited as far as like online training goes. Limited clients, to keep it very personal, because that's very much so like my personality. But yeah, that is what I think my true calling is. I like working with people. I like interacting with people, and yeah, he knows. That's what.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty good at it too. Like it comes easy for me. So that's what I would love to. The next step is getting my personal training certification, which now that I'm done competing, that is my goal. So I just have to financially plan for that. I have to buy all that stuff.
All right. What tips can you provide to someone interested in vlogging? Excuse me. Can it be done inexpensively?
Yes.
At least to start.
Yes.
Any good apps you can use to create?
So I would use, if you're starting off, use whatever you have already. So like I have a MacBook, and so iMovie's free for me. I've been using this for over a year now. My channel has grown really well. I did invest in a camera. You could easily, with how good cameras or phones are now, or the cameras on the phones, you could easily use your iPhone. I would just recommend, when you're using it, definitely vlog like long ways, landscape ways, so it fills the whole screen in a video rather than having like the black on each side. That would definitely, I don't think that would look very good. But the cameras are so good. I would start off with whatever you have. And as far as content goes, look at other people for like ideas and stuff, but don't try to recreate what other people are doing. Try to find your own little niche, and yeah, there's only one of you, so don't try to stick to what you want to do and be unique and be yourself, rather than try to copy what someone else is doing, because they've already got that down.
How did you start your fitness journey, and what got you interested in competing?
So I've always done sports. I did like cheerleading, basketball, track. This is like talking from ever since I was super, super little. I've always been active in sports and stuff. And then after high school, I kind of got out of fitness, I guess. I would go to the gym and do cardio and stuff. I was like a cardio bunny. And then he got me into lifting 3 years ago. Whoa. He got me into lifting 3 years ago, and I like fell in love with it. It made me feel really, really good. I enjoyed going to the gym again, and so we lifted for like I was lifting for like a year, and then I started thinking about competing, and then I got a job at Lulu and worked there, and Amanda worked there, my friend, and she had been competing for already like 7 or 8 years, and I started really thinking about it then. I thought about it for a solid year, really, before fully committing to it. But yeah, she was kind of my mentor through that whole thing. That's how I got into it.
She also asks, this is Brockway Babe.
Oh, I love her.
Does Chris, meaning me, enjoy working out as much as you do? Or would you say you keep him motivated to work out?
I'd say it's both, a little bit of both.
I enjoy lifting.
Yeah.
Not as much as her. But I enjoy it, yeah.
And then
I'm not passionate about it, but
he'll go through
I like it.
He'll go through waves just like every person who's not like as into fitness as I am, because I'm definitely not like the average person. I like it more than the average, but he'll go through waves of like being super into it and then having moments, which I have that too, where you're just not feeling it. And so I feel like in those times I motivate you.
Yeah.
But no, he loves the gym. I mean, he's the one who got me into it. Also, don't judge this look right now. We just got back from celebrating my birthday dinner. My birthday was the 27th, and I competed on Saturday. My grandpa's birthday was yesterday, and my grandparents can't do 2 big meals in one day, so we moved my birthday celebration to today, and we just got home. So that's why my makeup's done, but I wanted to be in comfy clothes.
How did you and Sami meet?
I met Sami at the Arnold last year, so a little over a year ago. That's really it. She
at the Petula booth, right?
Yeah, at the Petula booth. She recognized me from Lulu and told me that she was going to eventually be looking for an employee, the first employee for Petula. And like we emailed a few times, and then a couple months went by and she emailed me and we had an interview and I ended up getting the job. But I met her at Lulu, reconnected at the Arnold, and the rest is history.
What does your workout playlist consist of?
Ooh, I listen to Pandora. I go really between like 3 stations. I do hip hop and R&B radio. I only ever listen to Pandora just because it constantly switches it up, so I'm not listening to the same song over and over again. Hip hop and R&B radio, Chris Brown radio, T-Pain radio. I lied. Yeah, there's 4. And Sierra radio. Normally hip hop and R&B. But Chris Brown, T-Pain, and Sierra all are throwbacks, and I love it.
Is there any one song that will get you in the zone? Going
Oh
for
my
max
God.
deadlift, max.
You made me feel. I'm gonna play it. Invincible.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good
Yeah.
one. All right.
I'll play it right now.
The sky, nothing can stop me tonight. You make me feel invincible.
Okay.
All right. Your biggest inspiration, fitness, non-fitness.
I don't know if I necessarily have like an inspiration, but as far as like motivation goes and like people I watch consistently on YouTube, fitness related, I would say Steve Cook. I like the way he goes about his training and just his lifestyle. Like, he takes fitness seriously, but not too seriously. He enjoys his life. I like Steve Cook a lot for motivation, for fitness. And then, I don't know. What was the other one? Just lifestyle?
Non-fitness.
I watch all of Nikki Blacketer's YouTube videos, and I enjoy hers. More not for her fitness stuff, more for just her carefree personality. She's like super, super genuine. So I would say her for non-fitness, because I don't really watch any of her workouts or anything. I just like her videos with her friends and her boyfriend, and her family. Mm-hmm. She has a really good balance in her life, and I like her.
What do we bicker about the most?
Oh, he doesn't take his shoes off when he comes upstairs a lot. That bothers me. But that's not, I feel like that's normal. Bickering? I don't know. I feel like that's
there's also in this is biggest pet peeve about each other. And favorite thing about each other. I feel like that shoe thing was a pet peeve.
Yeah, the shoe thing's a pet peeve. That and like the, not necessarily the question things, like you asking questions. A pet peeve of mine in general is just like having to repeat myself. I don't like having to repeat myself. And he will try to, like, I'll be talking to him and he'll be on his phone and he'll like try to keep it make it seem like he's paying attention, and like instead of just stopping me and being like, hey, I'm doing something, he'll let me just keep talking, and then he'll ask me ask me the question that I was just talking about. And whenever he tries to talk to me while I'm on my phone, I'm like, hold on, give me a second, because I can't double task. So I wish that he would do that instead of making me repeat myself. But that goes for everyone, not just him. Like, I don't like having to repeat myself.
Right. That's good.
Yeah.
My biggest pet peeve is that she drinks tea a lot.
Yeah.
And she never washes her teacup.
That's true. I normally drink it at night.
She'll put it like this far away from the sink. And she'll always have the tea bag still in it.
That's not always, because, well, okay.
A lot of times.
I do drink a lot of tea.
And then she'll get a second cup out and then do the same thing.
I do drink a lot of tea, so I do throw the tea bags away, but normally like the last one I have at night is right before I go to bed, and I do leave that one, so I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. All right, my favorite thing.
Your positivity and like but just funny personality.
I hate.
Like, sometimes it irritates me when he annoys me sometimes when he's acting kind of like a kid and like just being funny and jokey all the time, but I love it.
Thanks.
So cute.
I would have to say my favorite thing about you
is nothing. I'm kidding.
No, I think it's, well, okay, so this goes back a couple years. Right when I was graduating college, I wasn't, I really didn't have a plan. I was kind of working for her dad doing landscaping. I mean, I've always worked hard, but I didn't really have a plan for my future. I really wasn't doing a great job applying for jobs and stuff. I thought everything would come into place without doing anything, and she was really the one who, kind of kicked my ass and told me, hey, you need to get on this. And, that really turned me around pretty quickly. And she does,
Well, I didn't say it in a mean way. It's just because I know how much potential he has, and just like how smart, I know how much potential he has.
Well, and you do that, well, what I'm saying is you do that on a daily basis with just different things. So, keeping me in line is something that I just really appreciate about her.
Oh, I was not expecting you to say that.
No?
No. Okay, what's next?
I don't know if that really answers the question, but that's something that I don't say enough. But
I really was not expecting you to say that.
How do you deal with being low energy on prep?
Oh gosh.
She gets sad.
Honestly,
I'm just kidding.
no, that was one time. I literally, between the 2 competition preps I've been on, I was in tears once, and it wasn't even like crying. It was just like the last 2 weeks of this prep. There was one day where I was just had it. Honestly, I will say I'm very thankful I didn't have that many low energy days, or like my low energy compared to a lot of other people's low energy doesn't seem to be as bad. I seem to be able to push past it, but I definitely, the whole like having to repeat myself, like I just have a lot more pet peeves, and I get very annoyed very quickly. Cause it's just like, it sounds so silly to say, but because you are so tired, it's like anything that requires you to use any energy seems like so much more work, so you like try to be as like precise as, I don't know.
And you project a little bit of that on things and people and stuff. A little bit.
What do you mean?
Like, I remember the day you were low energy, and like you said, the little thing, something that I
like
would
everything
do, something
just
I
seems like
didn't
so
do.
much work.
Yeah, just you projecting a little bit
Yeah.
of that, frustration. It was mostly frustration.
Yeah, but dealing with it, that's one thing I guess I would say, because I didn't really answer the question. It's good, like don't try, if you have, this goes back to you need a good support system, don't try keeping it all in and trying to deal with it by yourself. Like it definitely helps to voice your opinion, or like talk through what you're going through, but make sure it's someone who's not going to like necessarily judge you for it. Like, talk to someone who knows what you're going through, and don't talk to someone random who doesn't care about what you have going on. Like, he sees me on a day-to-day basis, so it does help to talk about it and just get it out there. Vent.
Why did you start going to the gym so early in the morning? And
I had to in the beginning, because that was literally the only time I could fit it in. I was working at Petula and Lululemon at the same time, and still in school. This was last year. And that was the only time I could get my workout in and do my cardio. And then I ended up loving it because the gym wasn't busy and people didn't bother me. And I realized it was a better start to my day. And the low energy thing, if you get it done in the morning, it's done.
And it's okay to be low energy at night because you
have nothing else to do. So I just did a lot better knowing I already have my workout done. So if something goes wrong in the day and I have a bad day or whatever, or I'm having a really hungry day, a really tired day, it doesn't matter, because once I'm done with work, I can go home and be home. That helps a ton.
Cheat meal.
Burger and sweet potato fries.
How tall are you?
5'8".
But if they keep measuring you at 5'7.5", then you're probably 5'7.5".
Okay, 5'7.5".
Do you count macros or meal plan?
I do meal plan on prep. I've tried macros. I might go back to macros in my off season.
Favorite song to cardio to? Favorite playlist for cardio?
Just my normal Pandora stations. But they would definitely be hip hop and R&B, something upbeat. While I'm doing cardio though, I watch YouTube videos because I can get lost.
Someone did ask you to make a Spotify playlist.
I know. I need to make that. I promise I'll do that in the next week. I'll do that this weekend.
Do you have any embarrassing gym stories from when you started? Or...
Oh my god, yeah. I'm sure I can think of a ton. Well, the normal missing box jumps. Those are always fun. He just He
she
told me
did.
he hit his head really hard on the bar not that long ago.
Oh, that hurt so bad. I got
What
done
else
with
have I
I got
done
done
there?
with squatting instead of squatting, and I was stretching after, just right below the bar, like a dummy.
I've
And
done
I
this
just
too.
stood up and smacked my head. Oh, it hurt so bad. Who are your favorite Instagram/YouTubers?
Yeah, Steve Cook, Max Tuning, Nikki Blacketer. Who else do I watch consistently?
Meg Squats or something like that. This one.
Yeah, Meg Squats. I like Ashley Nocera.
What about the
I watch a lot of
British
people.
girl?
Oh yeah, Natasha. I forget her last name. I like her a lot.
With the Irish guy.
Rob Lipset. Yeah, he's pretty good. Ooh, Lex.
But oh no, you didn't mention your girl. The bikini competitor.
Courtney King, yeah. Well, I kind of lump her with Steve Cook because they do their videos together.
Have you ever been injured? And if so, how do you train around pain? You've never been injured.
Mm-mm.
Well, you hurt your finger the one day, your fingernail.
Oh my god. I like ripped my fingernail halfway off in the gym. That was not fun.
Does your boyfriend, me, care that your coach is a guy? No, I don't.
Mike's awesome.
He's professional. He's in it not only...
He actually might, I'm
her,
gonna
but
start training.
It's a business, I mean.
Yeah.
No, I don't care at all. He's a really nice guy. What do you do with your water and sodium in peak week?
My water stays the same up at sodium. There's like no sodium during peak week.
There's no sodium ever, I feel like.
Yeah, but really, like I can be lenient with it. Like I'll add Cholula sauce to some of my meals, but not peak week. I don't do any of that. My water, I drink 2 gallons a day up until the 2 days before the show. I'll cut it down. Mike cuts it down to like 1.75 and then 1.5. I don't have to cut water that much, thankfully. Show day, obviously, you're not drinking much water.
Okay.
That's different for each person though, and it depends how much of your body you're used to consuming.
How did you come to work for Petula? We've already mentioned that.
Yep.
Also, how did you come to be sponsored by Motivate?
They reached out to me, and I was super flattered that they reached out to me, and they sent me a whole round of their products. I had him try them with me, and we both really, really liked them right off the bat. Like, I'm obviously not going to work for a company that I'm not, like, I would never work or be sponsored
You
by...
never represent a product that you don't...
believe in.
Yeah.
And, like, actually truly use and love. And I had him try it, and everyone I had tried
It's
really
really
liked
good.
it.
Everything I've tried...
I will say they're, like...
fantastic.
Yeah. Their proteins all taste very, very natural. Like, they don't have that weird artificial taste, and they mix up amazing. Like, seriously, they mix up the
really
best
well.
out of any protein.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and I loved all their products. But they reached out to me, and they sent me a round of products. I tried them, and then basically I just had the decision of, like, if I let them know if I wanted to work with them or not, and I did. And that's what happened.
They also ask, are Bill, Lily, and Logan flat cats, or do they go outside? If flat cats... How do you find that?
They are flat cats, and they keep themselves entertained. Lily is our little bee kitty.
Can I repeat that question? So, sound like I can't read again.
No, you're fine.
All right. If flat cats, how do you find that? As I'm considering it as a, okay. So they can't. All right. What do you think of, no. All right, we're gonna cut this.
No, we're not.
I can't read. I cannot read. Well,
They are
I
flat
don't read good.
They keep themselves entertained. Get toys for them. Have a little kitty tower for them to play on. Get some catnip. They'll be fine.
Yeah, they're great.
Cats are
They
so easy.
love me.
Cats are easy.
Are you gonna do a reverse diet this year?
Yes.
Meal plan or macros?
I'm gonna try it. Mike's gonna do a meal plan with me. I can calculate the macros off of it. I can just plug the meal plan into my Fitness Pal. So if I don't feel like following the meal plan, I can stick to the macros of it. But he's gonna have me on a meal plan with a cheat meal twice a week.
Next question is...
It's like the 80-20.
Next question was that. They just answered that.
Cool.
Also, would you ever do a meetup in Columbus?
I totally would.
How
I
about
would
you
be
just
very.
come on over, guys?
I'd be very fearful no one would show up. So I
Just come on
would
over.
have to do that with like multiple other people to make sure people would come.
You're welcome to join us in our
Yeah, let's have family dinner.
in our apartment.
Let's all go get froyo. We can go to Menchie's.
Right across the street. All right. Hi, pretty girl.
Hi.
Did you play sports growing up?
Yes, I did cheerleading and track.
Okay. Did you learn the dedication you have towards life, your work ethic, and your strict fitness journey through the sports you played?
Definitely helped, yes. Teaches you to work hard, push yourself past the point of comfort. Like, definitely track. I literally left practice crying like every single day.
She also asks if your parents helped with that.
Yes.
One more question, she says in all caps. It's Saturday morning. You're not training for an upcoming show.
Got it.
What do you spend the day doing?
So,
Stop interrupting, please. What does your ideal Saturday look like? No work. You worked out first thing in the morning. You're done.
That was going to be my
You
first
can do
thing.
anything. You have plenty of time. So what do you do?
I go to a nice breakfast because breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. It's nice outside. I'm deciding it's nice outside. So then we would go out on my dad's boat.
Oh yeah.
And
no, we'd already be in Lake Erie.
Yeah, so we'd be at Put in Bay. We'd go to breakfast, and then we'd spend the day out on the boat, and maybe we'd have the wave runners with us, and yeah, we'd spend the day on the water. Basically, we'd spend the day on the boat, on the water, eating yummy food, spending time with him and my parents, and my grandparents come up for the day too.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
This is a question I do not have an answer to, and I'm not going to pretend I have an answer to it. So you guys, comment down below what your favorite places would be to live, and let me look through your list.
Go-to food.
Buffalo chicken pizza from Be Fit Cafe.
Go-to food, okay.
It's only 500 calories. The whole pizza is only 500 calories.
All right. I feel like I'm going to look such like a idiot on here because I can't read anything.
Oh my god, have you watched any of my videos? I stutter at all of them.
I just can't read, especially on this phone.
Yeah, we all have problems. It's alright.
Don't make fun of me, guys.
Alright, is that it?
I think so.
Alright,
Oh,
cool.
what's your favorite body part to work out?
Shoulders. This morning, I fell back in love with legs. This happened last prep too. I normally love training legs and shoulders and back. Honestly, I love training everything. Chest, I have a hard time getting completely into. But like once I get deep into prep, I start to despise my leg workouts just because I literally, in between sets, I feel like I just need to sit down. Because it's so exhausting. Like leg days easily take the most out of me energy-wise. But yeah, shoulders, I really like training everything, but shoulders and legs I really like, which is good because those are the two body parts I really need to focus on this off season. Cool. Thank you for asking all the questions. Those are some good ones. Now I'm gonna edit this video and then go to bed. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't subscribed, join the family. We're almost at 3,000, which I think is super, super, super cool. And I will see you guys in the next video. And if you guys don't know, we have a channel. We're going to start posting on it more now. And yeah, so definitely check that one out. Okay, we'll see you in the next one.